Up next is my personal favorite, her.
Same.
The girl herself, Miss Piggy.
Mm-hmm. I've been following her for years on Twitter. If you're not following Miss Piggy on Twitter right now in time, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's a gift. She's a gift. Paris, do you want to read this one?
Oh my God, yes. Wait, I actually kind of have a Miss Piggy. Hold on. Let me find it.
Okay.
Ooh. Gurmy, okay. Some people are satisfied with simply dressing to the nines. Not moi. My entire wardrobe is at least a 10. Do vous expect moi to settle for anything less?
Brilliant. Brilliant, Paris.
Thank you. That was really good. Thank you. Okay, so with the topic of chips, what do we think about salt and vinegar chips, specifically the terrorist act of putting them out in a bowl unmarked so that people might think that they're just regular chips?
Oh, I love that. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, it's cruel. The amount of salt and vinegar chips,
No, that's some Bin Laden level.
the amount of times that's happened to me, and I feel assaulted. But like, it's...
People should be waterboarded for that, you know? We have to know what else they're planning.
It's violent.
Listen, that's natural selection. If you're too weak to just eat a salt and vinegar and not flinch, that's crazy. It's just vinegar.
You heard it from Sunny first. Terrorism is natural selection. Survival of the fittest. If you die in a terrorist attack, that's nature, babe.
It's just Darwinism at its best.
First and foremost, it has been a busy week for me. I posted a video announcing to the world that I am trans. Thank you, everybody. Besties, also everyone that's listened to this podcast, I'm sure y'all knew this. I'm sure y'all saw this coming a mile away. But I wanted to share this video for two reasons. One, as a PSA to everybody that I know and love so I can stop telling them and stop having this conversation over and over again. It's like, hey, here's the video, go watch that. Two, I wanted to share my experience in the off chance that it would help somebody, because every trans experience is different. And when I was going through this, I was watching every possible story I could just to see like where I fit and how it all made sense for me. And what I found super interesting is that on Instagram, nothing but love and support, like a floodgate of love and support, which I was like really touched by. It was like I felt so loved. It's been really wonderful. But not really a lot of people being like particularly transphobic, which thank God, or even being like, oh, this story resonated me with in this specific way. It was more like, congratulations, we're so happy for you. Whereas on TikTok, obviously lots of love and support, but so many different people being like, this story spoke to me in this way, or this is what I'm going through now. And I was really surprised by that difference in demographic, because Instagram is people that I mostly know personally, where TikTok is like hundreds of thousands of strangers that have found me by one way or another through the algorithm. So I'm just very satisfied with how this video turned out. And I got so many beautiful comments. There was even a guy who was like, from a straight white guy, this is the first video I've ever watched that's like helped me to get it. And I was like, damn, right there. If I can convert one transphobic straight guy to like kind of understanding it and being slightly less transphobic, it was all worth it.
I'm so glad that you had that reaction. As well you should. It's exciting and beautiful. And I think you are so articulate, and you just have such a great way of phrasing things. I don't know. Like, I just thought you did a brilliant job.
You know who else is so exciting and beautiful and articulate and so good at phrasing things? That is none other than drag legend, trans icon, and just overall breath of fresh air, our guest today, Miss Peppermint. Peppermint, welcome to the Social Dose.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here for my very first Social Dose moment. You're taking my Social Dose virginity.
Ooh.
And I'm very excited about it. And what a special day and special moment. Paris, congratulations. Welcome home, darling.
Thank you, Peppermint. I feel home. I feel like such a weight has been lifted already.
Sivan said that he had written a song called Bloom, in which there's a line that says, I bloom just for you, which made people think he was like a power bottom. So he had to set the record straight.
He fully came out with like the bottom anthem of the current millennium. And I think it's fair for people to have been like, oh, got it. Big ol' bottom. Fair. That's a fun way to announce something like that.
Through song.
So to sort of double back and be like, actually.
Yeah, and also that sounds like such a bottom thing, to not only announce like I'm a bottom, but to do it through song.
To have a song.
And a video. Like,
Yeah.
You know, no bottom shaming at all. Like, I think
no.
Of course.
it almost feels like we're qualifying whether bottom or top is better. Not we, but just like society.
Culturally, yeah.
Culturally, if we're doing this. But I do think that, like, you know, I just assume everyone's a bottom because I've been so...
I do too.
I won't say disappointed. I've been surprised.
There you go.
More times than not. So I'm just like, everybody's the bottom, you know, and we're all fighting over one top.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's always been the culture. It's like bottom until proven top.